some dinner. Today is a special dinner because it is Boston's birthday. It is the end of May. It is snowing outside. He has a baseball game right after, so I thought let's make something really warm and homey and good. So we're making goulash. We've got the presents wrapped, we've got the cake made, the bread has been started, so we're gonna let that sit to the side, and I'm using my cookbook to make some goulash. There she blows, all right. I actually really love this oven.
I love the oven, I just don't think we have it set up all the way. I blame it on installers. That would be me.
Yeah, I was gonna say you. Okay, we've got your onion, we've got your hamburger. We're just gonna get this thing cooked up. Cook your hamburger with plenty of salt and pepper. Ground pepper, it makes a difference. Using your pepper shaker, the heat from the oven warms up my bracelet and it burns my skin.
For real?
Yeah, it really does.
Try that jalapenos bracelet?
J for jalapenos. Ground pepper is so much better than just your pepper shaker. Does it make a big difference?
Oh, it's 9-day difference.
Night and day. And I am not shy with it. Just get that pepper in there.
Already feel that when you're done.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I have to go around so many times because it's getting low.
Yeah.
The salt comes out really fast, so that's like all you need. Unless you want more salt, then you can do more. The meat is almost done cooking, so I'm just gonna throw in this diced bell pepper and let it finish cooking with the rest of the meat. Starting to smell good. While the meat finishes up, the recipe calls for pasta noodles. So here's how I'm tweaking the recipe just to fit how I've been currently eating. It calls for 1 green bell pepper. I doubled the veggie in it. So we're doing 2 bell peppers. And instead of doing the pasta noodles, I'm going to incorporate a whole grain. Now, Joel is not very excited about this. He is thinking that maybe that's not the greatest. However, noodles provide 0 nutritional value, but rice does. So we're going to do rice instead.
I bet it's gonna taste great.
I hope it's gonna taste good.
I bet it will taste great.
It will, it'll be fine. Just like any of my other soups, I'm just going to add it in plain, uncooked like this, and then I'll add a cup or 2 of water. I should be exact if I'm telling you the recipe.
Yeah. A couple of jars
I'm
of
gonna
tomato.
add 2 cups of water. You can use cans of diced tomato, or these are bottled tomatoes that we've had in our food storage that I bottled from the garden. Where's the lid, Joel?
Good job.
Where's the lid?
Who needs a lid? Lid who?
Oh!
Did you get your finger? Oh, did it get on your shirt?
Do you know what I really want for the kitchen is one of those little hand blender immersion things. Oh, that's what I want. But for now, I'll just use a fork and stir this up and chop up the tomatoes that are in there. They're pretty soft.
Yeah, you already got a hand blender. Look, a fork and a hand.
When you use pasta in this recipe and you stick it in the fridge overnight, the pasta really absorbs a lot of this. And so the next day, when we reheat it, we usually add a little bit of water. So I think adding the water for the rice and this is going to be perfect. But however runny you want, if you want it a little less stew-like, don't add water. But if you want a more soupy, which I like a little bit more soupy because we're having bread with it. Mr. Hoellein.
That gave me that smile.
I like cooking with you in the kitchen. It's been such a long time since we've made a video like this together.
Be careful with that jar. That's a good jar.
It's a square jar.
It's a square, Benny. A square.
Sandlot.
Yep.
Gotta punch down the dough. And then we'll let that sit for another minute. And what I'm trying different this time around is instead of using the vegetable oil, I'm trying olive oil, and we'll see how that turns out. This is optional. You do not have to put in Worcestershire sauce. Truthfully, I didn't know that it was that good. that okay?
I don't see why not. I mean,
It just looks disgusting in there.
shake it up.
I made this for years without any Worcestershire sauce until we
Worcestershire?
until we made the cookbook, and I was like, who has that? So we're taking a little gamble and we're gonna add a little in there.
Is it in the recipe?
That's in the recipe.
I question the validity of some of those.
Have you ever known me not to follow a recipe? Okay, that smells good. You want to add the Worcestershire sauce.
Ooh, that does smell good. That really does make a difference.
And another, okay, let's just take a gander at how soupy this is. You know, I think once the rice is done cooking, it's going to be great. And you know what? I might even add another half cup of rice. Don't think I'm nuts. I know this is a little out there, but sometimes when you're cooking, you got to go off the seat of your pants. You know what I'm saying?
I like the seat of your pants.
I like that you like the seat of my pants. I made an executive decision and I'm adding in the other half of rice. So total, we're adding in a cup and a half of rice.
That's what we already decided.
You suggested it. I said yes, but then I actually didn't do it.
I see.
And we added only in 1 cup of water, and I think that's going to be enough. However, we're going to decide that once the rice is done cooking. So here's what we've got so far. I think this looks really great. And do you want to know what I thought of after the fact? Adding 1 cup of water is fine. I love adding chicken broth, bone broth, instead of water because it adds nutritional value and helps with the flavor as well. So should have done that, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. We're just gonna put this on low. We're gonna put the lid on it. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen and then we'll see where we're at. Look at that dough.
You're being aggressive.
Oh, that's beautiful. Check it out.
Do you feel like the olive oil's fine?
Yeah.
So far, so good.
We'll see. I don't know.
What are you picking out?
Some of the air bubbles
Oh.
I couldn't get to come out.
Oh, I thought you were like picking like eggshells or something out.
Well, there's not eggs in here, but
I would have never known.
the bread loaves are formed, so those are gonna finish rising. I think the soup is done. It looks really good. It smells really good. And I'm just going to top it with some cheese. We've been trying to shred our own cheese because there's less preservatives in the cheese that way. So you can top it with cheese, you can top it with sour cream. What other toppings do we like?
I think that's what we put on it. It's just cheese and sour cream.
Basically just cheese and sour cream. I just like cheese. The soup is finished. It smells so good. The rice is soft. So officially, let's go with 1.5 cups of rice and 1 cup of liquid. That's what we're gonna go with. You can always add a little more if you need to. We're just gonna do a little taste test here at the end. That is very hot because it's been simmering for a while. I should let you test it out. I'll test it out.
They're gonna burn your face?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You do not need the noodles. You don't need the noodles. This tastes exactly like it. Well, normally there's noodles, but I did rice instead.
I remember that.
It tastes just as good. You're gonna have to blow you want to blow on it. Yep, and then so there's nothing in here that has preservatives in it. Now that the noodles are gone. You okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
How's that? How's the top of your
good?
mouth?
What, you think because you have a cool new haircut you can just eat flaming hot food?
Oh, you go.
Is it good? Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Is it good? It's so good, huh? Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Today we are honey. Just embarrassed me. Okay. Oh my gosh, have I ever done this in my entire 9 years on YouTube? Why are you bothering me?
I'm trying to stay out of your hair in a way. I'm trying to get my tasks done.
Okay, can I make sure it's in focus? Let's make...
I knew that would be good.
I wanted to just say, let's make dinner? Why can't I, why is that hilarious? My arm's getting really tired now, so that framing is gonna slowly. I want to show you this again.